everybody, welcome to Cozy Cottage Cross Stitch. My name's Donna. Thank you for joining me today and spending a bit of time with me. I just wanted to come on today to let you know about the new channel, and also I'm so excited today. I'm going to be opening a new Facebook group today, all about cross stitch. First of all, let me explain to you about what we're going to be doing on the new YouTube channel. Mainly, I'll explain a little bit about myself first, probably be easier. I have been crafting for so many years now. Ever since I was little, I started doing crochet, making cards and bits and pieces, doing artwork. I do have another YouTube channel that is all about crafting and making journals and paper crafts, etc. But this channel is going to be mainly to do with cross stitch. I will be sharing some of my cross stitch designs with yourselves. We will be talking a lot about cross stitch, but not only that, we will be doing some diamond art, and I will be doing some artwork with you, and also some colouring and just tips and tricks and bits and pieces that I've learned over the years on the way. Hopefully it will help you guys, give you a bit of inspiration. And I just wanted to come and share my crafts with you. So without further ado, let's get into what the Facebook group is going to be about. First of all, it is called Cozy Cottage Cross Stitch. If I show you quickly, if you're interested in joining the Facebook group, this is what you are going to be looking for on Facebook. I will leave all the links and things down below in the description. So I wanted to explain to you, if you come onto the Facebook group, it is a private group. You will be accepted by myself after you have agreed to the rules of the group. There's not so many rules, it's just because the cross stitch designs that are on there are my artwork. There is also a few licensed pieces of artwork, so obviously there are rules in place that you can't copy the artworks and share them with other people, etc. Just the normal basic rules really, and don't share any patterns onto the group. But we will be having lots of fun. You can come and share your whips with us. For those of you that don't know what whips are, it's work in progress. So if you're working on a cross stitch design, you can share your pictures with us on the group to show us what you're working on, how far you've got with it. If you have any questions, or if anyone else has any questions that they want to ask you, you can do all that on the group. We will be having some fun on the group. You can post videos of your work that you are working on. All I ask is please do not share any patterns on the group. So what I wanted to explain to you is my artwork. I have a program that is on the computer that I use for larger pieces of artwork, and I transform them into cross stitch designs. Also, I have a program that is on my tablet, which I sit with in my armchair with a nighttime, with my coffee, of course, in front of the telly, and I design pieces on there. So what I wanted to share with you was the two different styles of patterns, what they're about and how you can use them, etc. So what I will discuss with you first is the pieces of artwork that I have that are licensed. Obviously there will be more and more going on each week, so this is just an example to show you pieces of artwork that you can get that have been transformed into cross stitch designs. So there's that one, it's beautiful. That one. These are fall designs, obviously autumn, fall. So this is when I started designing, right at the beginning. That's a gorgeous one there. You can see that as it's coming up to March, Mother's Day. It says love you always, Mum, on there. That's a beautiful one. And there's also this one, which is absolutely stunning. Really, really do love that. So these pieces of artwork, what I wanted to explain to you is the program I use converts these into cross stitch patterns for me. Now, when you go onto the Facebook group and you look at the patterns, you're probably going to be a bit shocked in the amount of pages that come with it for the patterns, but there is a very good reason for that. If I can show you as an example, this one here, just as an example. So this one here that we have, what it's done is it's broke it down into squares, okay, and it's printed each little section of this into a pattern form for you. So when you get the pattern, you will this is what you will be getting in theory, okay? So you've got the pattern there, there's all the squares on, okay, and there's just a little introductory there, just saying thank you and what you can and can't use the artworks for, okay? But this pattern, it comes with all these details on, so you have a description here of all the colours that are used in the pattern, okay? You also have a description here that says this is done on a 22 count Aida, the size that you will require, and how many pages there are to the pattern. Now this one has 18 pages to the pattern. Now don't be scared of that, because some of these, especially this one for example, there is about 50 pages for that, but that is a very large piece of artwork, okay? So what I was going to say is, do not be scared of this. The way the pattern works is it prints it onto an A4 sheet for you. So in theory you're getting that. That is just one piece of paper, but what it's done is it's blown it up to a size that is easier for you to follow and copy. It's not all squashed down like this one into one little sheet, so it's hard for you to see it, etc. I wanted to make it so you can see what you're doing, you can follow it easily, and you don't need to use a magnifying glass to look at your pattern, etc. So as you can tell, this A4 sheet here, you can probably see that that is a lantern, okay? So if you compare that with this, what you're getting in theory, this A4 piece of paper here of the pattern is covering this tiny little square here, okay? And that's what I wanted to explain to you, because people will look at this and they'll think, oh my god, there's 18 pages to that pattern. Yes, there are a lot of pages to these artwork patterns, but it's for your own good. It's so you can see clearly where all your colours are, where all your symbols are. It's been blown up to a size for you to manage easily, and you can easily, if you work this way and you're going across a line at a time, for instance, you can mark it off with a highlighter or whatever, so, and you still got it, so you can use it over and over again. Okay, so that's what I wanted to explain to you, really, that don't be scared of the number of pages that are in these patterns for this artwork. It is there for your own good. Okay, it's been blown up to a size, as you can see if you compare both of these. Okay, that's the lantern there, and that's just the top of the lantern. So in theory, all you're getting is this little piece here. Okay, you're getting that little piece there. If I can show you an easier way. So this A4 sheet is showing you literally that much of the pattern, and that is why it is a large piece of artwork, and that is why it's been blown up to that size, so it's easier for you to work with. Okay, so you will be getting 18 pieces of this pattern, but 18 pieces covers that whole piece of artwork. Okay, so that's what I wanted to explain to you with that one. Sorry if I'm waffling on about them, I just wanted to make it clear to you that is what that one is about. So I want to explain to you the second program I use, which is on my tablet, which is based around me drawing, and then it converts it into squares for me. So I'm drawing out my piece of artwork, and then I'm having to redraw it all onto the pattern and transferring it all into squares and drawing it out and then colouring it in. If I show you, this is just an example. These are some gorgeous little bookmarks, 4 Seasons bookmarks that I have designed. But with this program that is on my tablet, it won't print that out as a picture. It prints it out as the pattern, because you're not drawing the piece of artwork first. Okay, I do the hard work of drawing it onto paper, and then I transfer it into the squares using the program on the tablet. So this is what you will be seeing on there. Okay, this is another example. Cute little Christmas gnome on there. There's snow on her hat. Okay, so what you will be getting with this one, because it's done on a different program, you'll be getting your first sheet of paper, which has your little introductory bit on it there. You have a list here of all your colours. Now these are all done on DMC colours, but you can use what you want if you have your own stash. And you know, say you want to do that one, for instance, just pull out whatever colours you want, put it on whatever size fabric you like. You can use an 11, 14, 22 count, an 18 count, whatever you like. It's just a pattern, so you can use to put it on whatever you like. And don't be frightened of, you know, all the background. You don't need to stitch that. You just get a white piece of fabric or a cream piece of fabric, and then you just put the colours on. Okay, so this is what you'll get. But with this program, it doesn't tell you what size fabric to buy. It doesn't tell you how many skeins of each that you will need, to how many silks you would use. So it's your choice. There's your pattern. Okay, and it's your choice what colour fabric you want to use, how many colours. If you want to follow that, then there's the list of the colours. Okay, so this is the sort of thing that you will be getting when you get your pattern. So as you can tell, there is a lot of hard work that goes into these patterns, and it does take weeks to do. So again, these are drawn onto a piece of paper. I draw my artwork out first, and then I go onto my program and I convert it all into tiny little squares and half stitches for you, so you can use as a cross stitch pattern. Okay, so that is that one. So yes, all I wanted to say is so you will be getting these patterns, and you will also be getting a choice of these patterns. These patterns are the larger ones because, as I've already said, they are large pieces of artwork, so they will come with lots of pages of patterns for you that have all been broke down into tiny little bite pieces and then printed onto an A4 sheet for you, so it's easier to work with. Okay, so that is what I wanted to say to you about the difference in the patterns. Okay, there will be some lovely pieces of artwork on there. Obviously it takes a long time to create the artwork and put it all together for you and convert it into a cross stitch. So all I'm asking really is, please do not share the artworks or the patterns with anybody else. If they wish to purchase a pattern to use for a cross stitch, you don't have to use it for a cross stitch. You can, I have already sent one of these pictures off to someone who I trust dearly and I know will not keep the artwork and mass produce it. I will leave links to their shop below. They're a diamond art company and I have been using her for years now, and I trust her open-heartedly. All the diamond arts I have in my house are done by her. They will, if you send her the picture of your artwork or the pattern that you've purchased, you will get a picture with it as well as the pattern. I will give you permission to send that to someone who does a custom diamond art and get a kit printed up for yourself, if you'd rather do that than have it in a cross stitch form. There is also another company I use. Again, they do not take your artworks and steal it and mass produce it. They will just print up your artwork for you and then get rid of it off their system. I have a diamond art here now that is of, let me show you. I have a diamond art here now that is of this one, I do believe. So that was sent to her and I've received the diamond art back with all the colours in, etc. And absolutely stunning. It's come on a 50 by 50 and looks absolutely beautiful, but I will share that with yourselves later in another video. That's that one. And then also I am currently waiting on this one here, another gorgeous one. I have sent off to the other company that I trust that do custom cross stitch, and I'm currently waiting on that to be delivered to me. They print the picture onto the canvas so it's easier to use, and they send you all the threads that come with it. So it is your choice really. You can have these as diamond arts, you can have these as cross stitches, you can buy bits and pieces for yourself, you can buy the canvas, you can buy all the threads, and you can sit and work through the pattern at your own pace. That's fine, absolutely wonderful. Or you can take the picture and you can send it to a custom cross stitch company that will have it all printed up for you onto a canvas and send you all the threads as well, or you can send it to a diamond art company. Okay, so I just wanted to show you all of them, explain to you a bit about, it's probably really confusing. I mean, I've been waffling on for 20 minutes now just about patterns and what they're about, so I will let you get off. Please, if you like the video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget to ring that bell if you wish to see more videos and be notified that my videos have been uploaded. I will try to put up as many videos as I can. As I said, we will be covering cross stitch, diamond art, there's artwork that's going to be featured on here. Yeah, so let's get together, let's have some fun. I'm really excited for this new channel, and I'm really excited for the new Facebook group, so I'm hoping you can all come and join us, and let's get together and have a bit of fun. So thanks for joining me today, guys. Love to you all, and I'll speak to you again really soon. Bye for now.